Good morning. Today in sensorial activities I am bringing something very fantastic for the children. Even before I introduce it to children, I need the parents to help me out for gathering this material. All you need for this is actually a drawstring bag, any bag. Why we use a drawstring is it's very for the child to open and close it, it's very easy. Surukku pain solluvom illaya, that is called the drawstring. For the child to close, they have to just pull it like this. If they want to open it, they just have to put one finger and pull it in either directions. So that is why we have this drawstring bags, and this bag, we have lots of bags like this. Almost some 8-9 bags we will have in the environment. I will just introduce 2-3 bags to you, one after the other. Today we just focus on one bag. The remaining you can focus at home, you can have it done. These bags or this material, we call it as stereognostic material, as I have written it here. Stereognostic. Stereognostic is actually, in Montessori, we don't just consider there are 5 senses. The sense of the vision, the sense of smelling, the olfactory sense, the auditory sense. Apart from all these regular 5 senses, there are so many other senses also. We call baric sense, where the child registers a memory of the weights that they carry. So when they are working with a ping tower, they will be working with a small cube, which gives them a memory of what actually 1 cc is, or the last cube in the ping tower, it's actually 1 liter or 1 kg. So they have a very clear idea of what is the meaning of kg, because they work with so many times. They know exactly how 1 kg feels like. Similarly, muscular sense, it will tell them, if I ask them how much is 10 centimeters, or probably if I just ask them, show me the shortest, the size of a shortest long rod or number rod, they will show like this. If I put a number rod next to their fingers, it will just have the same measurement. Or if I tell them, show me the longest rod, how much it measures, they will show like this. And if I brought the long rod and kept it, it will be exactly this much. This is because, like every other memory, this muscular memory also takes in some inputs and it remains in their mind. So you have muscular memory, then you have baric memory, which I told you, where they will be taking weights and remembering the weight. And there is something called thermic sense, where they can feel the degrees of heat or cold. And there may be memories of textures like that. So there are so many senses like that. And this particular activity, which you call as a stereognostic sense, or the stereognostic based activities, is something to do with intensifying or sensitizing this senses, all these senses, a variety of senses, with the eyes barred or the eyes masked. Okay, so without much ado, I will tell you exactly what happens. If I want you to take out your key from your bag, there is no light inside the bag, there is no space inside the bag, but you know how to put your hand inside and take out the key. If there are 5 keys in it and you have to take out one particular key, you have a memory of that key. You have a muscular memory of how that key feels. If there are even 2 keys of the same, you will be having a memory of which key is heavier and which key is lighter. So all these memories of different senses, the baric sense, the sense of registering weights, the muscular sense, the sense of classifying the different muscular grips that you have, this all will help. So when you don't have, without your eyes, this will get even more sensitized. So that is what we are going to do in this activity. All these days they have been seeing and doing most of the activities. Now what we do is we are going to intensify it by having their eye masked. Okay, so in this bag I have blocks like this. It is actually 3D but I prefer it to be 2D, with this thing mostly, you know, the height part of it being negligible. To be more clear, let's assume tokens. If you all remember the counter tokens that we have, they are very thin, where the height dimension of it is almost negligible, that it seems like 2D. So that kind, so if they have toys at home which are similar like this, 2, 2. So I want 2 of different shapes. It need not be always geometrical shapes. It can be even some other shapes also is fine. But preferably 2D, which has only the length and breadth to be felt. This is for beginning. And I'll show you how we work with this. Please bear in mind here, the shape is more important, the symmetry is important, and the dimension. That is, if I am having 2 triangles, means the 2 of them should have the same dimensions. Color is not a matter here. This is not about color. It's not to do with color, because anyway you are going to have their eyes closed. We also use a mask like this. This mask is for the eyes. So if you have any mask at home, anyway you have all the other masks at home, you can double it for even closing their eyes. So we will need like this. They can even do it with their eyes closed, but I don't know, they really enjoy wearing this mask and doing. Of course they do cheat. It's not at all an issue. They do try to look like this through under the mask, or if I ask them to simply close their eyes and do it, they do look like this. That is okay, never mind. It is fun for you also to see them do it. But slowly, little by little, when nobody is watching, they will try to put in their full efforts and work on it. Now let's get to the activity. For this, the child will have to close the eye, put in the hand into the bag, and just draw out one shape. They have to grope it and feel it with both their hands. They need not say the name. They can have the shape in their mind. Like I said, some may not be geometrical shapes. And once again, they have to put their hand inside and look for its pair. Not look. Yeah, this time the hand is seeing. They cannot open their eyes because, assuming that the mask is still there, they go for the next one. They have to feel it. Well, I can feel that it is a parallelogram. M1 children may not know the name. It's okay. That's why I said it's enough they feel the shape in their hand. They would have seen it in the environment somewhere. They will be able to register the shape in their mind. Let them take their own time, because some may be a square, some may be a rhombus. So it's very important for them to feel it. They can confirm it by feeling it again. They can keep it anywhere they want, just that they have to make sure that the two of them are same. Just keep them together anywhere they want as pairs. Like you see, this is actually a curvilinear triangle. So here the mind does the work of identifying a curvilinear triangle, differentiating a curvilinear triangle from a triangle. It's a very beautiful activity. I know children, some of them, they really insist that they are kept in the same way also. The dimension of it is also going to be same. Like example, I showed you the parallelogram. They insist on keeping the parallelogram just the same way. They are different if they kept in the opposite sides. So in this way, they can continue the activity and do the pairing of all the remaining materials. In this bag, I have just geometric shapes. You can have any other shape also, but it has to be 2D. So if they have some toys at home, maybe 2 dominoes or 2 tokens of circles or something like that, if you have it as a pair and put it in a bag. Have a collection. We just can't do it with just 3 or 4 shapes. The more the shapes, better the search and the hunt will be. They will definitely enjoy this activity. There is a series of bags in this. This is the basic first for them to know the shape, because they very well know the names of the shape and they have a very good idea of it in their mind also. And having used and worked with the materials, they will also know the exact angles of these shapes also. So there shouldn't be a confusion for them in finding it, or they really love doing it. And this activity, somehow they like to do it together as a group. Although it is an individual activity, they somehow like to see how their friends are able to do it, whether they are cheating or are they having a difficulty. So I am sure they will enjoy this activity with you doing it at home. I will show you more ways of more variations in this, where, like I said, this activity is about the muscular sense. Only the muscular sense is sensitized here. In the upcoming activities, it may be muscular and baric. It can be muscular and tactile. Tactile means the textures. It can be muscular and thermic also, because some could be even glass, wood. So the feeling of the chillness of glass or the metal, everything they will feel. But this is an excellent exercise for their mind. I hope you will start working on this activity. It's very cool activity. Just let them start working on this material. Please let me know if you like this activity or there any difficulty in doing this activity. I'll see you all in another video. Until then, bye. Enjoy your Stereognostic Bag.